Hi 8th grade, it's been a long time since we've seen you. Remember the quadratic formula? Opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. That's going to be your BFF. Today we're going to talk about the discriminant. The discriminant is this part that's inside the radical. So b squared minus 4ac. That discriminant can tell you a lot about the answers to this, or the solutions to this problem. Okay? It will tell you how many solutions that a quadratic equation has. And if you are working on a very challenging problem, this is very handy to do first, because you wouldn't want to put a lot of work into a problem and find out that there's no solution. Okay? So, if when you substitute in for your A, B, and C, if the discriminant is positive, your equation is going to have two solutions. Okay? When I say solutions, I mean it will touch the x-axis in two places. Okay? If your discriminant is 0, then you're going to have one solution. So that means that your parabola is going to, just the vertex is going to touch. Okay, it's going to touch in one place. If your discriminant is negative, then there would be 0 solutions, which means that the parabola is not going to touch the x line at all. Okay? So you will be able to tell by this formula right here how many solutions a quadratic equation will have. Now, when we're talking about solutions, we're talking about how many places on the x-axis the parabola touches, okay, or x-intercepts. Okay, so solutions and x-intercepts are the same thing. Okay, on your outline, there's a couple practice problems at the bottom. Okay, so if you look on the back side, what does this look like for graphing? A positive discriminant will cross the axis in two places. 0, just one, and negative, it doesn't touch at all. Okay, now, how do we use this in real life? Okay, we're going to do a vertical motion problem. Okay, so vertical is up and down. Okay, we have a formula. So h equals negative 16t squared plus vt plus s. Okay, h is the height from where you're trying to reach. The t is the time in motion. The v is the initial velocity, and the s is the initial height. Okay. So you start with this model and you substitute in your data. Then you use that discriminant to decide if the equation has a solution. If the discriminant is positive or 0, there will be a solution. Okay? If the discriminant is negative, then none. Okay. So if you look on your outline, you throw a ball toward a friend in a window 15 feet off the ground on the upper floor of your house. You will throw the ball with an initial velocity of 16 feet per second from a height of 6 feet. Will the ball reach the window? So there you start. We started with our formula. We put in our known data. We wrote it in standard form. And once we wrote it in standard form, we could substitute in for our discriminant, and we found that we have a positive number. So because it's positive, the ball will reach the window. Okay, there's a problem on the bottom of the outline for you to try, and here is your assignment. So you guys are going to do lesson 9.6 in your textbook, page 544. Numbers 9 to 26 all. Okay? Good luck. See you later.